Tenor Project.
Hi, welcome back. Today's song is In Love With You from First Date. Music and lyrics by Alan Zachary and Michael Weiner, and this was first performed in 2013. Before we go on, this is the time to announce that this is song number 100 in the Tenor Project. Woo, we are getting through them! I'm not familiar with this show. This is one of the newer contemporary shows that is lesser known. First Date follows the story of a blind date between Casey and Aaron. The entire musical, without intermission, consists of the dinner date. Impressions are made and change over the course of the evening, and interludes from friends of the two come in to give their opinions on the date and to provide encouragement. Aaron, the guy in the relationship, is struggling to get over his ex, Alison, and he sings In Love With You after Casey urges him to confront and break up with an imaginary Alison, and he ends up realising all of the reasons they were wrong for each other. I was surprised by this song when I first heard it and had to learn it for this project. It's not the kindest of songs, and I know that Alison the ex is meant to be, terrible, and we're supposed to feel for Aaron, but wow, he makes her sound insane. And it's supposed to be comedic, so, all the misogyny is very humorous in this sense. But hey, I'm not familiar with the show. Maybe as the show goes on, Aaron is less bitter and, is ready to move on. But I did have fun with this, I'm not gonna lie. It is very sassy, so tried to let my sass out. And yeah, it's more of a character song. Didn't have to focus too much on the singing for this one. I just tried to push all of that character into the song. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to get to see you for the next one.
I never knew what love was like until I saw your face. And suddenly I felt a love that time cannot erase. Your eyes so sweet and piercing, your manner kind yet strong. The kind of girl I could love forever. We'd spend the rest of our lives together. And in my life, I don't think I've ever been so fucking wrong. You're a bitch with no heart, you're a liar, you are Satan, and I hate the way you snore at night. All your quirks piss me off, and I don't think I'm mistaken. Your compulsive need to always be right. You're bossy and judgmental, kinda tactless, boring too, and I really can't believe I ever fell in love with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know that all seemed kinda harsh, and things weren't always bad. In fact, I think sometimes we shared were the best that I've ever had. Like our road trip that one summer, or those steamy nights in Spain. You always melted when I would praise you, and my stupid jokes, they would never faze you. But that don't mean shit next to all the ways you drove me so insane. You're a cock frickin' tease, girl, you never stop your talking, and at times you got a double chin. You may say it's good fun, but your racist rants are shocking, and your lips don't need more collagen. All you care about is how much someone makes and what they do. Not a man in his right mind would ever fall in love with you. You always criticized the clothes that I would wear, and found a way of pointing out my thinning hair. Really nice. You turned me vegan, which I totally despise, and I'm pretty sure you laughed that time I said let's compromise. If you were shot or beaten, run over by a truck, I guess that I'd be sad, but then again, it wouldn't suck. It wouldn't suck. So goodbye, hit the road. As a girlfriend, you are fired. Find some other chump that you can freeze. Years from now, when you're old and you finally expired, girl, I hope that you don't rest in peace. Never met someone so selfish. Half the time my balls were blue. After all that I've enjoyed now, you can safely rest assured now that your ex is up and cured now. Yes, I'm so done being in love with you. Whoa, whoa, we're through, yeah, whoa, we're so done, Allison, honey bun. It's like over, it was on, now it's gone, and I've regained my composure, so God bless, you're a mess, and that's what you call closure. So done being in love with you.